Alrighty, race day. We'll see how we go. It rained a lot last night, but it's not bad now. It's freaking cold though. It's windy, but the rain's kind of holding off. There's some sun there, some rain there. I don't know. The last 2 days have been all over the place, so we just kind of wing it. And I think we just wait till probably 20 minutes before the event and set up the car accordingly and just go for it. But pretty nervous about racing. Like in the dry, it's still pretty nerve-wracking because it's a whole different kettle of fish and just going out and practicing. If it's raining and racing, damn, that's scary at this place. So just is what it is, just gotta run with it. Anyway, we'll go and set the car up and weigh it, and then might put some more fuel in it and go from there. Wish me luck. Alright, it's Doug and I are just going to go down and weigh the car. So pretty much we know the weight before our session yesterday, and now we're going to go find out the weight after the session to see how much fuel we use, because it's a bit of an unknown. So this will give us the weight of fuel, and then we pretty much know how many litres to put in, because we know how much fuel weighs. Or Google will tell us. Alrighty, so we just went and saw mate the fuel guy. So we did the maths, and we used 7 kilos of fuel, which with my maths works out to 8.6 litres, I think, of petrol, or 8.8. Anyway, I've got a little bit of a buffer there, so I've just put 8 litres in it, and that should do us fine for race 1 and dummy grid. That's my story. So there's a fair bit of playing the waiting game today. Ryan and I are just sitting there having a cuppa. Well, I'm having a cuppa. He's just doing Ryan things, just chilling. His first race is until 1 o'clock, so it's 12 now. So we'll start to get ready soon. Going to have a nervous pee and all that. So on the grid, I'm up the back, but I'm on the left or the right. I've already forgotten. I don't know. I think I'm on the right. And then Aaron's behind me on the left. Aaron, am I on the left or the right?
You are on the right.
I'm on the right and you're on the left.
Yeah, but you're 1 grid space in front of me.
Yeah, so it looks like we're probably going to be racing. It's going to get racy, but we're going to be gentle about it and not hit each other.
Yes, no, we will.
I like our liveries, but let's keep them on each other's cars.
Yeah, on our own respective cars.
Let's not swap them.
Nah, we don't.
That'd be good. Nah, should be good fun.
I like mine as it is.
Yeah, I like mine how it is too. Nah, it's cool. We should have a bit of fun out of this, and hopefully it stays dry. We have a good race. Come back. Happy as Larry. Yeah. All right. See how we go. Hey, so we're about to go out. We just had the call. Now throw the cameras in the car and go and do this. Alrighty, you're pretty nervous. Like first race. Heart's going to be on miles an hour. How are you feeling, Az?
I don't know. I do not know.
Oh man, it's full on. Like Aaron and I feel like we're both fairly similar drivers, similar skill level, and this is a big thing. So
but
just go do it.
Yeah. See when it's done.
Okay, so we're about to go out. It's a bit of a weird one today. We don't get a warm-up lap. We've got such a small block of time to race that I don't want to waste it with a warm-up and formation lap, because obviously if we do that slower, we could waste two or three of our race laps doing all that. So we're literally going to go out, grid up, completely cold brakes, cold tyres, cold everything. It's pretty nerve-wracking, you know, like usually we have everything fairly warm, and not here. Hit the first few corners cold. Here we go. So I was really enjoying myself in this race. I felt like I had good pace, the car felt really good, and I was really keen to have a good battle with these guys in front here. I know I had pace on them up the hill, my favourite sort of part of the track, and I really wanted to sort of stick with them and give it my all and try and get some spots back. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be. As you'll see here, we come over the top of the hill, come down through the S's, and then you'll see in Forest Elbow, unfortunately, one of the Vic drivers had gone in backwards into the wall, and that called out the safety car. So put an end to our fun. After a few laps of safety car, we managed to get greens again and got racing. And yeah, I hunted these guys down. I got a bit of a bad restart, unfortunately. I was caught napping. I was too far back and not right on their bumper when we got the green flag. So it took me a while to catch up again. But I'll tell you what, chasing other guys around this mountain, so much fun. Unfortunately, we didn't get the chance to battle. Two cars came together on the last corner and hit the wall, which I knew was the end of our race, which is a real shame because I was right on this guy's tail and I knew I had pace, and I think, given some green laps, I probably could have taken him, and I really would have loved to have done that, but hell, it is what it is. That's racing. So, not the race we wanted, unfortunately. Just yellow flags and safety cars the whole time. It's a shame because the car was feeling really racy and I felt really good. I knocked, in the one good lap we did get, I knocked about 1.5 seconds off my PB from yesterday. So it was good, and that lap I was actually backing off over Skyline because I was rubbing the guy's bumper in front of me. So if I actually got a good run, I think I would have made some really good time, but oh well, I had pace on the guys in front of me. I think I probably could have taken them, but stuck on safety car, unfortunately. First lap, poor Harry spun it on cold tyres and went in backwards into Forest Elbow, and that was the end of his race. And so once they cleared that up, we got our good fast lap and had fun. And then after that, there was another safety car where two guys came together on the last corner and hit the wall. And once I saw they were there, I'm like, we're done. Because we're time certain, we've only got a 20-minute window. And in that window, that includes us going out, gridding up and everything. It's not a long time. And because of the TV coverage and everything, once that 20 minutes is up, we're finished. We have to pack it up. So yeah, I'm disappointed because I really felt like we were doing well and the car was great and I felt good and I really just wanted to do some racing, but that's all part of it. You know, it is what it is and we know that coming here. So yeah, heavens are testing us. They're starting to rain. We'll see what happens and get into this race later this Arvo. So Aaron just showed me, he's got, what, you got an Apple Watch or something? Yeah, he's got an Apple Watch and this is his heart rate. So this is all parc ferme, just sort of hanging around, waiting, racing time. What did it peak to? 160. 160 beats a minute.
Really?
Yeah, you can see
there's every single lap.
Yeah, it's like, that must be Conrod, the peak.
And it's probably Conrod going into the chaser.
That's so funny.
So the bum did most of that.
So good. Love this stuff. Cool, okay, so we're here with G-Mac, Glenn McKenzie. He is one of our star drivers from Victoria. You won the, we call it, what's it, Masters category. Basically, it's the old blokes category, 40 and over.
Yeah.
Last year, and yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, won the Masters and then was lucky to just beat Hugo in the overall club championship. So
pretty awesome.
But pretty lucky, like, yeah. Nah, 2019 started.
That's awesome.
Never raced anything. Never raced go-karts or nothing.
And what made you get into XLs? Why XLs over?
Well, I'm friends with Brad James and Ashley James, and went and watched Brad in a race at Sandown, even though he was on the trailer, he had no brakes. But then I watched the start of the race and watched the race. I'm like, how good's this? Like this is, it's you know, it's fun. Was introduced to Adam Macro, who built the car. So this car, I think it was like $400. I think I paid for it. It's obviously not worth that now, but like it's
it's a grandma spec car, just
just paint it black. But so, and we just developed it over a couple of years, and obviously I sort of started getting a little bit quicker, and then once I sort of got to Masters, it was sort of the goal to try and get like a top 5 or a top 3 or something, and then just by sheer luck, sort of got the overall win.
That's unreal, hey?
Yeah.
And so the big question is, what do you think of the mountain? It's your first time here, yeah?
First time here. I've been here in a road car. I've walked it and stuff
Yeah.
once before, like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then the track walk the other day, I was just like, I can't believe I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, and even like in practice and stuff like that, you sort of pinch yourself going up Mountain Straight, and you actually think about all the vision and stuff that you've seen over the years, and honestly, like it's
It's amazing, isn't it? I know you're like me, you've watched the Bathurst 1000 every year, you watch your heroes race here, and now you and me are here in shopping trolleys.
Expensive shopping trolley, but
expensive shopping trolley, but we're going flat out and doing it.
But you know what?
That's
like,
awesome.
you race in Excels, but you're still nearly 200 or whatever down Conrad Straight.
Quick.
So it's you still feel every bump, and you still get your stomach sort of goes up through you around the top, and
I'll tell you what, 200 in XL does not feel slow.
No, it doesn't. No,
I'm sure in a big touring car, like 200 in that, you feel pretty stable.
With aero and stuff and big wheels and slicks. And
in one of these, it's like, I remember the first run we did yesterday. I'm going down there and I thought, oh, my toe must be out of something because the car starts doing a bit of this.
It does, yeah.
It's no, because it was never designed to do this.
Not really, no. Obviously, Adam gives it a crack to make it, try and do it as good as it can. And honestly, like he does a phenomenal job.
Yep.
Even he's at home this weekend. He's messaging after every race and tips and do this.
He's
and don't do that.
sending me a couple messages, make sure I'm happy too.
You can't get anyone better to look after your car.
Shout out to Adam. Thanks, Adam, for setting up
Good on you,
cars.
Adam. Good on you, mate. So,
Right,
how are you going? More to the point.
Me? Oh, you're interviewing me now?
No, not
okay,
really.
No, we got this. I'm going all right, man.
Yeah.
I made up 8 spots.
Yeah.
I knocked about a second and a half off my qualifying time.
Yeah.
In the one lap we got the race.
Yeah.
So I reckon that's pretty good, and I reckon if I had a bit more time, we would have got it done.
Well, let's just hope that people just remember that why we're here, and I think that let's just give each other room. And if you're racing for 20th or 30th or 40th, it really doesn't matter. Let's just have some fun.
Do you reckon maybe we need to set up some yoga mats and have a meditation session? Everyone just chill a little bit, have a bit of green tea, just...
Either that or let's go buy some bubble wrap or something for our cars and just make sure that, like we can just take them back home. No one wants to be fixing cars.
Nobody wants to tow their car on the trailer.
No.
We all want to just drive them up and go home.
No, that's right. But
awesome.
The actual event and the actual people that have put on, everyone from CRA have just been brilliant. And it's just great to be here, like just to walk through the pits. And
Well, 2 more races to go.
Yeah.
So good luck, mate.
Man, thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you here.
And Glenn put in a good word for me to get me here, who is an advocate for myself and the Nugget Project to come here. So
100%,
mate.
mate.
That.
It's good to have people like you here that actually, and like most of us here, we're not going for pole, but you're here to have an experience and to appreciate it. And
I've already got at least 5 photos I want to print up and put in the garage above the car. So.
Yeah, only 5.
There'll be more.
Yeah,
There'll be more.
yeah.
It's probably the first time I'm going to buy all the event photography.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, have to mortgage, just mortgage it and get it all.
So good. All right, thanks,
good on you,
mate.
matey.
All right,
enjoy, mate.
Good
Good on you, mate. You too. Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Andrew Young, Secretary of Circuit XL Racing Australia and the category manager for this event. Mate, how's it going?
Yeah, we're having a great time. Obviously, practice and quali went really well. Our race, we had a few little minor incidences, but we still got a few racing laps.
Yeah.
So we are making good progress, and everyone is obviously having a great time, following the instructions fairly well. We've got our form up sorted out now, haven't we, Matt?
Yeah, that's good. No, you guys have got it dialed. We're all pretty much in our grid before we leave.
It is brilliant, and look, it's creating a real positive vibe.
Yep.
Obviously,
Yep.
and feedback to the tower and so forth. So
That's
it
great.
all helps out the category.
That's it.
And seeing the faces like yourself when you came in, and looking at Aaron and all the other guys and girls coming in. You put in a lot of work, but when you get that result, that's what it's about. I was on cloud 9 yesterday. That was brilliant.
It's awesome. Andrew saw me come in off track on my practice,
big time.
and I just had a grin like this. I was so pumped, and you're the first person I saw. I'm like, mate, how good is this? So it's cool. And this is a big deal too, because obviously the mountain is a big deal, but the XLs are pretty much the grassroots of a small car. Like for a full-size car, this is the entry. This is where you get into motorsport. You go from go-karts to the XLs, and then you can move up to 86 or stuff like
that's
that.
it.
But for us to be in the big, basically the starter category at a place like this is huge.
Oh, it is.
It's a huge deal.
And look, we've got to be really, we've got to pinch ourselves and think there's a lot of categories that just won't get the opportunity.
No.
We are so lucky to get this opportunity, and
Well,
let's just keep making the most of it, I reckon.
Lucky, but you guys put in a lot of effort to get us here, didn't you?
Yeah, it kept us busy. But look, in all honesty, And even talking to Shane, our technical guy, he just says this is a brilliant team that we've got, and it's been a lot of work.
Yeah.
But when you're working with a team like that, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Everyone chips in. Everyone's got like their strength, and you work on that.
Yep.
And it's just, it's been a great crew to work with. So we've got people virtually from every state chipping in, and that's brilliant.
Awesome. No, I know myself and the guys really appreciate it because you're all volunteers.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, you're not getting paid for this. You're doing this in your own time and working hard. And
that's what it's about.
No, we really appreciate your efforts.
Worries.
And hopefully, as we've talked about, I'd like to get involved a bit more with this. So we might do.
Yeah, exactly.
We can have a chat, but we might do a little bit more to help sort of show the rules a bit more to the public and things like that. But that's things Andrew and I are going to talk about a bit later. But I do want to get involved because I want to give back to the category that is.
And we appreciate
that.
that.
After this weekend, I want to give back because this has given so much to me as a person. You know, it's incredible.
No, we appreciate that because obviously it's trying to get information out, and we've got such a broad base and trying to get that information out to everyone.
And so many races. Like last time I checked, there was like 550 registered XL race cars in Australia or something like. Some huge number.
Yeah, I believe so. And we've had over 500 sets of Super Shock being sold. So there's a lot of XL racing cars out there.
Yeah, it's got to be one of the biggest categories in Australia now, doesn't it? Surely.
It is the
biggest of running cars.
It is the biggest category within Australia, without a doubt, just by pure numbers and logbook cars, without a doubt.
Logbook cars, yeah. Because obviously
sure.
There's a lot of big categories, but none of them have like logbooked running cars.
Correct.
All running on different weekends and happening. So it's
that's
huge.
it. There's probably loosely over 600 logbook cars, but keep in mind some of those have obviously probably gone to XL heaven. And
there's a few of those.
And then the logbooks are still hanging around. So
yeah.
I mean, hopefully some of them may come back.
Yeah.
I've got one of those, but that's all good. I'm hoping to bring one of mine back. But
mate, I'd love to see you out on track. You'd kick my ass.
Well, I don't know about that. We might be on par here, but that's why I built the new car. So all good. But that's what it's about.
Awesome. Mate, what a weekend. What a weekend. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you,
Matty.
Matty.
For all your help, and hopefully we'll be back here another year.
Thank you for coming along and being part of it, mate. Much appreciated.
Sick. Thanks, mate.
No worries.
Alrighty, so we're about to head out for the last race, and everybody in the pits is asking the same question: is it going to rain? I don't know, man. Like, it's spitting, and apparently there's rain at the top of the mountain, but there's nothing down here. So in the last race, there was cars struggling and spinning out up top, but they were fine down here. I don't know. We're just going to keep the car how it is. It's pretty stable, and just back off and take it easy if it's wet up there. It is what it is. Let's do it. All right, let's do this. Nervous is an understatement. So needless to say, that was not a great spot to start. Starting on a corner and a front wheel drive in the wet, not a great way to get traction, but I got off the line okay, and better than I thought actually. And then just the run down the front straight. And then the first corner got a bit exciting. You'll see somebody shoot up the inside of me. He was actually a front runner who DNF'd and started at the back, so he's off. He's got a quick car. And I got tagged by another driver in the back, but managed to keep it straight. And then we have the run up mountain. So skip ahead a lap or so and we were having good fun. I was chasing the guys over the mountain. The track was very greasy. You had to stay in the dry line. If you went off the dry line, it was really wet and really easy to slide off. So we had to keep it on line. Still managed to have a bit of fun and get a couple of spots. So that was pretty cool. this next part was something I was hoping to never see while racing in an XL. Unfortunately, coming up over the top of the mountain here, it was really greasy and something inside me told me we were just going a little too quick over Skyline. I backed off a little bit here, and you can see the car in front, unfortunately, just got off the dry line. And that's as much as I'll show you of that crash, but I can tell you it was not pretty to watch. He bounced off 2 walls at very high speeds, and yeah, look, it's something I never want to see again, especially with a fellow racer. And it really brought it home how dangerous this sport can be and how hard the mountain can bite if you don't respect it. Wow, that was really gnarly. I was directly behind old mate that crashed, so he was just pushing too hard, and I was like, he's going too fast. I backed off a little bit, and I went out in the ripple, and I just saw him, and it's like, that was nothing you could do. That was a really gnarly crash, and I brought it home how dangerous this is. That was scary. That shook me a bit. Well, that was a gnarly end to the day. As you can see, I've got a little war wound, my first tyre rub, just coming into turn 1, no big deal. Kept the car straight, but yeah, look, it was not bad out there, but if you get offline, it was greasy as it was pretty sketchy, so you got to stay online the whole way, and obviously that incident in front of me was full on. That shook me up pretty bad. That's the biggest thing I've seen being on track. I hope he's okay. I kind of want to track him down, and I'll message the organisers later, see if we can find him, and just feel like giving him a hug, you know, because I was there and witnessed the whole thing. But yeah, look, the car went well. I don't think we even need fuel in it. We only really got one racing lap in. But anyway, look, we'll come back tomorrow morning and do the last race and just try and settle these nerves. I think I'm going to have to go and have a beer or something stronger. Cool, we'll get back to you tomorrow.
Like a friend I've not seen.
Cool, all right, well, it's a very early start here for our Sunday morning. We've got an 8:15 race. We just rocked up at the track. I was up at 5:45. Actually, no, I was awake at 4. Yeah, now we're just gonna go and check over the car, but the car should be good. I don't think it even needs fuel or anything. We'll just get ready and get this early race done. It's looking pretty good at the moment. Fingers crossed it stays nice and clear, and I really hope we can get a green race today. I just want clean laps and just get this done properly. None of this yellow flag stuff, it sucks. All right, so we're here with Jeff Neve, Sydney sider. This isn't your first run at the mountain, is it?
No, this is my 6th run.
6th run.
The first one was motorbikes in 1988, the last official ACU train championship round.
Wow.
Did that. That was exciting. It was in the wet as well. Yeah, and the other ones have been regularity, and I've done one 6-hour support race.
Awesome.
And this is the second 6-hour support race.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it takes a bit of balls to drive these things down the track, but a motorbike in the wet, that must be next level.
It was exciting. Like,
It's
it's
exciting.
very exciting. And that was, Excels feel really safe,
Yeah.
right? But with the motor, it's all self-preservation. Like, you fall off up the top, then you hurt yourself big time,
It's
mate.
all over.
Yep.
Yeah, look, have fun today.
Same to you.
Mate, I'm pumped, and thank you so much. Jeff was the legend who supplied the weight for my car, otherwise that would be underweight this weekend. I didn't think I pulled that much weight out of the car, you know, I got all creative and like, pull a bit here, bit there. Apparently I pulled a bit too much here and there.
It all adds up.
Which was good. I thought I was going to be like 20 kilos over. I was bloody 5 kilos under. So
Even your original towing hooks underneath the car,
Yeah.
like, you take them out and that's
yeah,
a couple of kilos.
yeah,
Like,
it's worked out well. So thank you so much. You've
No
kept me in the
dramas.
race. So
Anytime.
legend.
All right.
Matty Tatani, one of the legends of XLs, my other fellow YouTuber. I feel we're brethren.
No, we are. I know. Like, we both started at the same time, and now we're just.
And you're killing it. You're way up the bloody field. I'm at the back.
I started a new channel. Now you're killing it.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's exciting. It was the most surreal thing seeing you the last time at the Bend, and now we're here. We're both at the same time doing these big races
cool,
in
isn't
XLs. It's really cool.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I want to come back so bad next year to this place because we've both learned so much. I feel like like I gained 9 seconds from practice to qualifying.
Yeah.
And I'm just taking it easy.
Yep.
But I just want to come back next year and say I've learnt this track a bit more, and I want to go faster.
Give it a push.
And it has
That's
been
awesome.
an awesome experience so far. It doesn't feel like 62 cars. It doesn't feel like a massive
No,
grid.
it's not that bad.
You just have your own little battle packs
Yep.
and you're just going for it. So, yeah, one more race today. And I am definitely warming up. Just had a quick coffee, so
Yeah, it's a cold
let's
morning.
go. It is.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. I'm hoping we get some good heat in the tyres.
What are your tips and tricks? Just
My tips and tricks?
Yeah.
You're like 20 cars ahead of me.
I need to warm the car up and go faster or something.
I don't know, man. I'm just gonna go. I have a nervous pee, get rid of some weight, you know. It's all
the
good.
way.
So you're having an awesome weekend, yeah?
I'm having a really awesome weekend. Like, I've just got such a good crew with me.
Yeah.
My mates from Adelaide.
That's so good.
And they also got into XL racing because they saw my YouTube stuff.
That's great.
And now we're all doing it. So I'm just gutted that it just goes so quick and there's one more race to go. And now I have to go and film for people next week at Sydney Motorsport Park. And I'm just
Yeah.
going to be like, I wish that was me still. But that's okay.
Well, fingers crossed everyone behaves today. We can do a full green race and just go get it done. Because I want to do some laps of this place before I go home. I don't know if I'm ever coming back. I hope so one day. But for now, I just want to make the most of today.
Fingers crossed.
All right, legend. We'll see
Thanks,
you out
guys.
there.
Woo!
Jeff, describe Bathurst in one word.
Awesome.
What?
Majestic.
Incredible.
Exhilarating.
With Excels, hectic.
Scary.
Hectic.
Hard work, but good fun.
Amazing.
Frightening but fun.
Insane, but in a good way.
Fast and scary.
Bonkers.
Madness.
Astonishing.
You heard it here.
That's a good word, astonishing.
Astonishing.
That's a good word.
Thanks, legends. Awesome. So race 3 started okay. I got a bit of a sum in that start there, just spinning the wheels like a fool, but managed to get off the grid okay. Gave it a good run in, and I was really sort of keen to give it a crack here and try and get some positions. I was struggling with heating the tyres, but I thought, you know, we'll do our best. And unfortunately, up Mountain Straight, it all fell apart in front of us. So you can see coming up, I was looking ahead and I could see what was happening, and I hit the anchors a lot quicker than a lot of these guys because I knew there was carnage up ahead. And you'll see, driving through, I was pretty unimpressed too. We were all so keen for a green race where we could just get out there and have fun, and unfortunately, first corner, it all fell apart. So afterwards we got a restart, and I was right on this guy's butt in front of me. I was hoping to get a bit of a slingshot around him. We got around the corner and then this happened. He just stopped. He came up to me after the race and told me his shifter cable broke, so he couldn't engage gear properly. This kind of put me in a bad position here. You can see there's a driver next to me. I had another guy on my butt. They just had too much pace in me, and once we got around the corner here, they just drafted me up there straight. There was not much I could do about it. Unfortunately, I thought I was going to have a good run in here, but no donut. For the rest of the race, we had a bit of fun. I battled with a few people, got some good runs in, and managed to clock 200 down the straight. So I can tick that off the list. So I got 200 and a Hyundai XL down Conrod Straight. I'll take that. That's pretty fun. All right, that is it, last race over. Interesting one, you know, first corner, huge come together with everybody. Wasn't great. Probably heard my opinions on the onboard camera on that one. We just wanted to race, but anyway, a few laps in, they managed to clear it. got a run, but man, the track is cold and I just could not get the grip out the tyres I wanted, so I lost a couple of spots. I just wasn't willing to push it as hard as I probably could have. Wide bend the car. But it was fun, I had good battles with Rachel over here, and Aaron was chasing me. I saw him in the rearview mirror, but managed to hold him off. So yeah, look, you know what? Car's in one piece. I say we go and watch some 6-hour racing and have a beer. I can drink now. Oh, yeah, 2 straight cars. Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm here with Rachel Tompkinson. We just finished our 3 races at Bathurst. How was it?
Friggin' awesome just to get out there again.
Yeah.
I have been here before, but potentially feels like a whole lifetime ago, 17 years ago.
Yeah.
Some of these kids are probably 17. Actually, one of the guys crewing on my car is actually 17 years old. So he's like, what the hell, Rachel?
He wasn't even born when you were racing here. And you raced here in Formula Ford?
Yeah, in
That's
2006.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so how does this compare to a Formula Ford?
Doesn't do what you ask it. Well, actually, sometimes it does. It just not as much as a Formula Ford would.
Okay.
But,
so Formula Ford, you kind of point it, do it, and it just does what
stop,
you ask?
turn, and it obeys.
Now and again, this has its own decisions.
No, we're not going to cooperate. We're
has its own
gonna
agenda.
Push.
That's awesome. And you had a good weekend?
Yeah. I mean, any time you can take it home and it looks...
It's straight.
Yes.
It's straight. Both our cars are straight.
Yeah.
And we had a little bit of a battle at the end. My tyres, I just couldn't get any bloody heat in them, and I saw you coming and I'm like, she's got me. I got no chance here. Tried to hold you off for a bit, but you got me, and well done, because
Thank you.
You were the better driver on the day for sure.
No, it's just great racing. I mean...
Yeah, we gave each other room. It's the way it should be.
Absolute respect, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the kind of racing. I mean, obviously we had some incidents today, but
yeah.
the sort of racing I want to do is with people like yourself, where we give each other room, we have battles, and
totally.
if we had another couple of laps, I would have 100 you down and tried to have a crack as well, and you would have given me room, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly.
Oh, that's awesome. So do you reckon you'll be back here?
100%. I don't know if they'll, the category as a whole will want us back with what they've seen happen, but
we'll see.
Everything crossed.
Yeah,
we can only hope. Yeah, I'll be coming back. Well, I'm sure you will.
I will try to. I will endeavour to. Yeah, I'd love to come and race here again, even if we don't do it with this. Challenge Bathurst, maybe something like that. But I definitely need to drive this mountain again.
Yeah,
100%.
It's very addictive.
I just want to keep doing laps. As soon as I see the checker flag, I'm like, no,
it's over.
I want to keep going. It's awesome. Oh, well, thank you for your time, and well done
pleasure.
this weekend, and we'll hopefully see you in the future.
Sounds good.
Awesome. All right, I'm here with Max Gagan. We just finished the third race. You had a bit of an exciting one, I hear.
Yeah, it was, Matt. We started 25th and we were overtaking for 9th on the last lap. Quickest lap of the race, and got pushed off a bit on Conroe and had a bit of an excursion against the wall, but that's that there.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear. But you drove it off the track
180.
though?
Yeah, we kept going forward.
Wow.
Somehow, I don't know.
180, how's your race suit looking? Still clean?
We're not going into that.
That's awesome. How's your weekend been?
Up and down. We're okay, good pace, just really good race pace. We're just smart with how we're doing things. Unfortunately got tangled up with something in the first race and started at the back. Yesterday Arvo went from 55th to 25th, and then
damn, dude.
This race we went from what was it, the first sector I was 15th up, I was up in the 15th or something like that.
Killer,
so 10
man.
positions.
It's amazing. Is this your first time in the mountain?
Yeah.
First time you're doing that? That's pretty impressive, man. Dude to watch for sure. Awesome. Well, thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, mate.
Hopefully we'll see you back here another time, yeah?
We'll do.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I'm going to try and come back.
Oh, I'm not going to come back. It's too good to miss.
Awesome. Thanks, dude.
Thank you, mate.
Alrighty, I can't finish this weekend without speaking to Victorian Harry Tompkins. Now, Harry and I did our observed license test on the same day. He did it in a Mustang V8. I did it in the XL. Now he's up the front of the pack, winning races, on podiums. Dude, you're killing it. Absolutely killing it.
Thanks.
He's not a man of many words. How was your weekend, dude? You had a pretty bad first race, unfortunately.
Yeah, so qualifying, never been here before. Qualified second somehow. Just got a very good lap, just a clean lap. And then first race was pretty shit house.
Yeah.
I was coming second, got a real good start. We had the gap to third, and then coming into Forest Elbow, I've just looped it and gone arse end into the wall.
Yeah, just cold tyres, eh?
Yeah, cold tyres, just no grip, just straight in. Yeah.
So the back of Harry's car was about that big. It was supposed to be about this big. it was quite short. And then what happened? You boys, I thought that was it for you. Like when I saw your car when I drove past it, and then you boys pulled it back together.
Yeah, well, my mum drove a couple of hours away to go get a boot, and yeah, they got it ready, fixed for race 2.
Amazing car.
And yeah, race 2 was probably the most fun I've ever had in a race, passing
awesome.
30 cars, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I let you go past. I saw you coming. I'm like, oh, I am not getting in your way. Off you go. You've done that to me at the island too. I think you had a DNF at the island, and the next race I saw you coming. I just moved over. I'm like, off you go, Harry.
Yeah, no, that was good.
It's cool, man. And so, where did you come at the end?
Well, I started 30th in that last race, and I ended up 15th. So
I reckon that's unreal.
Yeah, pretty happy with
Out
that.
of 62 cars, dude, that's killer.
Yeah.
That's really good. Awesome.
Really
Awesome, dude. Well, we'll see you in Vic for the next race, whenever that is.
Yeah.
And good luck, man. I think you might have this championship in the bag. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Dude, that's awesome. And for somebody that started at the same time as me, I can't even aspire to what you're doing at the moment. So I got some big shoes to fill here. So. All right, guys, and that's it. Our Bathurst weekend is over. I want to give a massive shout out to everybody that's supported me with all these names across the roof and the bonnet. We've got the other guys on the car, Karma Realty, Street Home Improvement, Luxe Performance, all the guys on the car, Raceworks. Really appreciate all your support. You got me here. I know I'm not a front runner, I'm up the back, but I just ticked a massive bucket list thing for me to come and race at the mountain. And a car that I built is just, it doesn't get much better than that, guys. I'm so stoked. And I'm driving the car back on the trailer. It's running like a dream. The engine's great, gearbox, brakes, everything is perfect on this car. And you guys watched me build this damn thing in my dad's garage. You know, we bought it for 600 bucks from a grandma with a broken gearbox and built this car up. The only part I really didn't do was the cage, which our mate Rob at RG Customs did. So thank you to Rob for the cage, but the rest of it, I did it. You guys watched that whole adventure, and it has led all the way up over the last 5 years to me racing at the mountain. And even though we're not on a podium, you know, we're quite at the back of the pack, I still think that's an amazing achievement, and I am more than stoked to have shared this journey with you. I've had so many people come up and say they watched the videos, and thank you to everyone for that. It's really humbling. I didn't do this for any sort of fame or recognition. I purely did it because no one else was doing it at the time, and I thought, let's share the adventure of what it's like to build one of these cars, the highs, the lows. I can tell you right now, me standing here with my car in front of that mountain is the biggest high I've had. So thank you to everyone. We'll see you in the next episode. I don't even know where to go from here. We've done it. We've tackled the mountain. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll find something to do, and we'll go and, hell, maybe we'll go do a rally or something. But anyway, we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you, legends. I love you all.